Hey YouTube, how's it going? Something to remember here with a commentary over some Modern Warfare 3. It's not a Moab or anything special. 44-1. Yes, I know I'm a noob using the ACR, but there's no attachments. I think I was just trying to get the title for it, but that's not the point. I came prepared. I typed into my iPhone what to talk about. That way I didn't forget, I didn't get stuck. So let's jump right into this. Alright, first topic I want to talk about is gun control. People think that, like, I'm no professional on this. I don't read up on the news really. I don't even really watch TV hardly ever. But, excuse me, the whole gun control issue where people think that all guns should be removed from users' hands because of stuff like Sandy Hook, just any school shooting that happens, like the government saying, oh, you shouldn't be able to buy assault rifles, in quotations of course, from stores and no one should have them. Well, you see, that's kind of bullshit, because the Sandy Hook, yes, the guy did have an AR-15, but he also had pistols. And like the Columbine shooting, that was I think that was all pistols used. I don't know exact specifications, but that's not the point. The point to me is, you talk about gun control, but in the state that I live in, I don't think you even have to take a class on it, or maybe you do. It's a small class maybe. So why don't you focus more on that? Give people, like, whenever you actually give somebody the right to use, the right to bear arms, like, you need to make sure that they're not only able to read a damn handbook that says, okay, this is how you use your gun, this is what you... No, that's bullshit. If you want someone to be ready to use a gun, you need to test them mentally, physically. You can't, like, make it so you can't buy guns for other people, which I know is kind of hard to do. I understand that, but, like, there's got to be ways to make it a little more strict. Like, the big thing is just give them, like, a head test. They have the test out there to check if you're mentally stable for certain things, and a gun is definitely one of them. And I understand you can get them on the black market and everything, but, like, just give them more tests. Like, Woody's Gamertag covered this. He was saying that in the state he lives in, they have multiple tests you have to go through. I don't think that's the case where I live. I think it's just, you try to get it, you do one test or so, whatever. I don't have one, so I don't know. But, like, I don't know. Just I guess I'm really talking about the permit, not buying a gun, because I don't know what the laws are on that. But, like, test them. That's my main point. Is just test them more. And like I said, I don't know much about gun affairs and all that happy crap, but, like, I don't know. I just think that there's a little more that they could do to protect the, I guess, citizens. I don't know how to word it without it sounding awkward, but yeah. And then you have people that say, well, jack the cost up of ammo. Well, that's not really a smart move either, because people that actually have guns that shoot recreationally and that have it for self-defense, that'll be there. I mean, you don't want to have to pay $600 for a freaking bullet, and then something happened, and you only have one, and you needed two, all because the price of them are ridiculous. And I know it's kind of dropping the ball, saying, oh, well, one's ruined it for the rest of us. Well, no, because look at the amount of people that have guns, legally, I should say, and look at the amount of people that do shootings and all that stuff. Like, the ratio is ridiculously favored towards the normal people that have guns. And another thing is, like, okay, they're trying to pass gun laws saying that removes all guns from citizens. Now, do you really think that's smart? Is that really the best idea you have? Okay, say you take all the guns away from, I'm using hand motions like you guys can see me, but say you take away all the guns from a whole state. Okay, now guns are like drugs, somewhat, obviously, but heroin's illegal, but people still do it, people still get it. So even if they made guns illegal, people are still going to get them. People are still going to have them. And this brings us to my next point. So you're saying if 2,000 people go without guns, and then this one guy goes to the black market and is like, fuck it, I don't care what the government says, I'm going to go ahead and stock up on guns anyways. And then you have 2,000 people without guns and one guy with a freaking carload of guns. That's going to be bad because there's going to be no one to defend themselves. It's going to be one guy against everybody with a shit ton of guns. So, like I said, with the drugs aspect of it, like the drug terminology that I use is, just because something's illegal doesn't mean people won't get it. People love heroin, so they get it. It's illegal, you're not allowed to have it, but it happens. So same thing's gonna happen with guns. People love guns, people love shooting guns. They're gonna get guns. And would you really rather have, now I don't want to sound heartless, but this is just for the content of the video, but would you rather have these very rarely occurrences, these disasters, or would you rather have them happening every day where no one can even defend themselves? That probably sound, follow me here. I mean, I know it's probably not the easiest thing to go on. My head's cloudy. I worked last night, but I just feel that that's not the way to go. Because I mean, like I said, I don't have a gun, but I don't know. I think there's ways around it. There's things that they can do, I feel. And I know, look at that. 4 of them standing right there. Take it easy.